Hello and welcome, Leo, to your general Zodiac weekly tarot reading for the week of July 25th through July 31st, 2021. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I upload next. Also, please don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos to get a complete and comprehensive view of how your week will be, Leo. And please let me know in the comment section down below whether this resonated with you or not. It is greatly appreciated. Also, if you would like to set up a tarot or oracle reading or Kundalini Reiki healing session with me, you can do so. The link is in the description box below, along with all of my social media accounts. If you would like to follow those, please make sure that you do not fall for the scammers, spammers, and trolls. I will never reach out to you privately to ask you to set up a reading or to ask you for money. They're just trying to steal your money from you. And it's not me. So let's see. I've already pulled you 10 cards, Leo. I haven't looked at them. Let's see what energies are surrounding you for the week of July 25th. All right, so we have the Star card as the general energies surrounding Leo. And that is a great card to have. I do feel like this card is asking you to shine your light brightly for the week, and to maybe be that lion leader that the Leo can be, and to give guidance to those around you, shining your light, like the hermit who has the star inside their lantern, leading down and lighting the path. Okay, so the card that is crossing you this week is the Two of Swords. I feel like you might be worried that you have your blinders on for the week, because the figure in the image has been blindfolded, and you might just be aware of that. Also, the other thing that is really catching my eye is the two swords that are crossing in front of her and that crescent moon. You need to make sure that you are listening to your intuition for the week, that inside voice that's in your head, that can give you direction on exactly how to lead others. The card that is below you for the week is the Judgment card. Again, being called to a specific direction in life. If you notice on the card, it looks like there is an angelic figure who has playing a trumpet type instrument, and there's little figures in shadow dancing around out of the clouds towards the angel or the angelic figure. That could be your spirit guides, God, higher source, creator, higher power, divinity, deity, whatever you choose to work with in your path, calling out to you to ask you to be the lion and lead. The card that is crowning you for the week is the Page of Swords, and I just noticed on this card that there are two blue jays on the sword itself. This page is ready for action. He's ready to do what he needs to do to serve his knight. He knows that he has to be ready at a moment's notice. But also the page cards, all four of them, really to me represent youthfulness, naivety, and all that goes along with that. But I do feel like with all of the four different pages cards, the Page of Swords is the one that is most ready to fight. He's most ready to get in there, because he is the most ready with the sword. He's being trained in the sword. So the card that has been your last 6 to 12 months, Leo, is the Five of Wands, or representing the last 6 to 12 months, excuse me. I feel like maybe you've had a situation in the last 6 to 12 months that hasn't been necessarily easy, maybe a bit combative, not very peaceful. And this whole situation, the other cards are all about peace. It's all about listening to your intuition and peacefully guiding other people. Just because the lion is the king of the jungle does not mean that he has to be ferocious. You know, he could be leading his pride with kindness every once in a while. So the 7 of Cups is the next card for you, Leo. This card, I think, is saying to you that you're kind of going to be spoiled for choice a little bit. You know, you have these different cups that are filled with different things, and you have choices and opportunities to choose which cup that you want. You could have the one that has the dragon, the castle, the pearls and gold. There's a figure and like angel wings. And then it looks at the top, this one right here is either fairies or birds. You know, you have the option to choose which cup and which path you take, and how you're going to lead your pride and how you're going to show your strength. And there's strength in being vulnerable. There's strength in showing kindness to people. It's not always, like I said, about being like ready to fight all the time, being combative, already tongue-tied. It's not always about being ready for war and ready to fight. Sometimes you have to take a step back and enjoy those peaceful moments. So the next card, which is your next 6 to 12 months card, is the 8 of Pentacles. This card is all about work. This card shows a figure who has 7 pentacles floating in the air above him, and he is focusing on the one that is in front of him. He is creating his goal in life is to create these beautiful pentacles, which in themselves can be works of art. But, you know, all work and no play definitely does not make for fun people. So just remember that. There might be some hard work ahead for you that you have to do. That does require your focus. Also, the Pentacles or Coins cards are all about finances and the earth element. So this definitely, I feel like if you work hard, then your finances will be at a place where you can relax a little bit or a little bit more when you're called to do so, when it's time to do so. All right, so the next card, which represents your home, family, and friends. And when I say family, it does not have to represent your blood family, blood relatives. This could be your chosen family. I will say that in every video, just so it's reiterated that you can choose your family. You can choose those who you associate with. This card is the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups, the Cups suit represents water and our emotions. And if you notice on the top left corner of the card, from the sky, someone is presenting a cup to the figure sitting at the base of the tree. And at the bottom of the card, you'll notice that there are 3 cups right here. And they're perfectly good cups. They're perfectly fine. You know, they're not broken. They work just fine. And this could be, you know, that you're being offered a gift, like all this hard work. And the hard work doesn't have to be like at a job, at your 8 to 5 or however long a day you work. It could be a gift within your family. You know, you might be able to spend more time with your family or friends. So you have the choice, though, whether you ignore that or not. You can ignore the hand that's reaching out, or you can and focus on those 3 cups that you already have, or you can ignore the 3 cups and see what this gift is about, or put them all together, because that would be cool. So the next card, which is your hopes and fears card, is the Hanging Man. And the Hanging Man, he is all about looking at things from a new perspective. He is, he's upside down. He chose to hang himself. And, Odin did too. If you look at the Norse paganism or mythology or whatever, Odin hung himself upside down in a tree in order to gain wisdom. And he had to be there for 9 days. So, you don't always have to rush things. Sometimes good things come to those who wait. And I think that maybe you're afraid that if you do shine your light bright, like the star is saying for you to do, that you might come off in a way that someone might mistake, that might not be exactly very nice or friendly, and may come across as cocky. You just have to make sure that you're presenting yourself as not being cocky. So the general outcome for the week is the Wheel. And the Wheel is all about, again, choices. It is about seasons changing. The in paganism, the wheel constantly changes with is that the wheel or the world? No, it's the Wheel of Fortune. My brain for a second was like, wait a sec. So the wheel changes, like I was saying, with the seasons, and you just have to be ready for any opportunities that those changes bring to your life, potentially. I highly suggest being ready for the good things that could potentially, it's a positive reading. Leo, it's a very positive reading. I really like this reading. You have a chance to be a leader in one way or another, whether it's teaching, whether it's guiding. Again, you have several cards showing that you have options. I think that the Page of Swords is just telling you to be ready for those changes that could potentially present themselves to you. And then, again, the Hanging Man and the Four of Cups, just saying that, you have the option to ignore and stay with the status quo, or look at things from a different perspective and see how these changes could potentially affect your life in a positive way. All right, Leo. I don't feel like any card needs any clarification, so I'm going to use one of my new affirmation decks, and this is the Dragon Magic by Lucy Cavendish. What message do you have for Leo for the week of July 25th through July 31st, 2021? I don't know why, but my nose throughout this entire reading has been itching, like allergy. So there's an old wives' tale about noses and hands itching. Maybe you're going to be getting a visitor, and that's the good news, Leo. I think that's the nose. Itchy nose is a new visitor, whereas itchy palms is in reference to whether you're coming into money or losing money. So it's definitely my nose. What message do you have for Leo for July 25th through July 31st, 2021? Whoa. Okay, so we have a card that popped out that I'm going to go ahead and just say that is not it. I went to go read it and I was like, no. My intuition was like, keep shuffling. Okay, so Dragon Heart. A dragon loves like no other, and so too do you, human child. We ask you to set your heart ablaze with sacred fire and share love. Like a hearth in winter, it will warm the world. That's interesting. Several fire references in that, Leo, as a fire sign. I would definitely pay attention to that. Again, Leo, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And let me know in the comment section whether or not this resonated with you. I hope you have a great week for the week of July 25th. And again, thank you for being here, Leo. Blessed be.